Hey Kyle, welcome. How you doing today? Alright, we're gonna be starting our modded career today. Doing good. That's good to hear. Check my things over here. I'm not sure. Probably not. Good, our text is over there. Good. I don't need to do that. Yeah. A new game going. Start a fresh, new career. Do I have my flag in here? My flag in here. Have it in there. How hard would that be? Aha, I gotta remember that. Game data. Pod. Flags. Pod. Flags. Here is. Is it going to be that easy to get it to show up while I open it up? Probably not. Probably not going to show up till I do a reset. Oh, we won't worry about that then. We'll pick something that's cool. Maybe I just need to close that window. A bunch of different ones in here from the mods. Some of them gotta be from the mods. Oh, what's a good one here? It's the oath. Like a cool flag. Life. There we go. Galileo Conquest one. So we'll do that one for now. Like, it should change next time we reload the pack. So I should, or at least I'd be able to see that flag vibe. To see below us, Gale, not Kerbin. So yeah, we got the Galileo pack visuals, planets and stuff. Oh, what I just named this default, didn't I? Okay, well that's all right. It can be our default career, right? All right. Thank you. Yeah, Space Center. Kind of familiar. Now we're on a little island now instead of instead of the normal landmass. Cool. I'm doing pretty good, Kyle. Nighttime. This shouldn't matter. I think the first thing we need to do, starting a new career. We obviously have no science points, very little money. Is we probably should head on into mission control and think about grabbing ourselves a couple of contracts. Grab 2 contracts. Yes, we're gonna launch our first vessel, whatever that is. We're gonna do. We are not ready for any of that. Can grab some science data while we're launching our vessel. Grab those 2 contracts. And head on into our little vehicle assembly building. Wow, that ain't very big yet. Think about what we want to build. Oh, we can do a bunch of... Alright. Welcome to the vehicle assembly building. Got it. You know this stuff. We got lots of extra options. Clear all that. Also, we got things down here that I don't know about yet. That does Kerbal engineer. I suppose I have to put something like vehicle before it'll tell me things there. Our X science, Kerbal robotics. Oh, and we can change launch. Cool. Do all kinds of neat stuff. For our first vessel, what do we want to build? Tiny rocket? Got the command. You know what I forgot? Wanted to put the mod unmanned before manned. This that would have rearranged our tech tree a little bit and gave it probes and stuff. But we do have a probe right after the Probodobadine. Don't stay put, Nick. Oh, that's power gyroscopes in it. But boasts increased electrical charge and input. Inbuilt decoupler. Right, well, can do something with it. Wow, what is this? Is that our engineer thing? Oh, that's our engineer thing. Cool. Check the kind of that now. Neat stuff with that. All right, we've got tanks, a barrel, an oblong tank. What do we got for rocket? Solid fuel. And a wax solid fuel booster. Light. That's funny. Props. What is this? Liquid fuel engine. Engine for smaller rockets. So we actually have some kind of liquid fuel right off the bat. All compared to. Okay, so what is like? Oh yeah, this is like a. And then cool, that neat. That. Got like these 2 little engines. What is this one? Hahaha. That come with its own like decoupler? Is that what I'm seeing? Kind of looks like it, but I don't think so. Doesn't say that. description, does it? Want to use the new parts, you know. Got a little probe on there. Should probably try to put some science on it. Have science? There we go. There. Hey, Meg Gamer, what are we doing? What is career? What end mods? What the career mode is basically, so we start out with only knowing a certain number. Actually leave title list. Or not typing. First probe. And I think it probably has our vessels copied over. Probably copied over some stuff as we were going. So we save that. Let me check that. Okay, no, these are blank. Oh no, because we started a new career. Good. These are all going to be blank. Because our first. We're not ready for that. Not ready to launch. I mean that. Hey, what's up, raccoon? Infinity and beyond. Well, not today. I don't even think we're gonna get out of the atmosphere. I think we're just gonna send a probe into the. It's probably covered. We wouldn't even need to actually send anything in. Like put it on the launch pad. Get some. Say we launched it. But I want to go in here first. Research and development. We look in here. We've got a science tree. So we need to like earn science that we can then unlock this tree with. That's going to give us access to doing better things. Build bigger and better things. And then we start with a certain amount of parts here. It seems like our basic parts have been quite a bit. Some of the mods that I've. I thought the reason we're getting such a late start today. I thought it was going to be as easy as like, oh, select this mod pack from. Hit the install button or something. No, it was not that easy. I had to go download a bunch of mods that I wanted. Tried to kind of mimic the mod list from Scott Manley's Galileo Conquest series, kind of similar to that. But then I decided, like, you know what, I can't find some of these, and then there was some other things that I wanted that it wasn't on that list, so we went ahead. So I just kind of diverged off and made my own thing, of course. So yeah, we're just I'll try to remember to include a mod pack list at some point in the description. Once I finalize it, I'll finalize on it. But it's pretty similar to the Conquest pack that Scott Manley's doing. Minus a few things and plus a few things. Obviously, I wanted to put it in. I wanted to put the unmanned, so that would kind of switch that tech tree around a little on the front. That's I don't know. I should actually read these before I decide which one I want. Maximum thrust 20 kilonewtons, 10, 45. So that's the one you want if going. Wow, it's just like it really is the future. Haha. And like feel like you should have to have a decoupler there. We've got a decoupler. Right size. Start with it. Honestly, we don't even need the whole thing. Just throw the candle wax on the probe there, you know, we'll just shoot this up there for our first flight. Throw a parachute, some kind of recovery system. Have a recovery system? Propellers, we have propeller. We could make a plane right now, biplane. It's not gonna, that could help, but. Must eat, see you later. Okay. Fader, what is that? Antenna. Do I need that? Couldn't. Maybe I do. Good question. Put an antenna on it. Cool looking. Science. That was one of the other objectives here. Computer unit. What? Roots to something. Kerbal engineering system. Ah. Well, that's a big. We don't need that on this yet right now. Kerbal engineering. That's a little bit smaller, isn't it? What is this? Info pop-up. Displays editable info about the craft when you launch. I show the pop-up. Interesting. Drive. I don't know anything about those two parts. What they do. So we'll have to figure that out at some point. Let's send a couple of goo capsules up. This thing got that up a little bit. Oh yeah, sure, 2 antennas. That makes it look cool. And a parachute. If you have a parachute, that's the question. That's what I was trying. Where it would be if we did. There it is. Parachute. I put it on. No. But won't let me put it on there. This thing only has one attachment point? Kinda does. So does the parachute? Can't do this, can I? I don't have another parachute, do I? Will it survive that bit of thrust? Well, I guess the best way to figure this out is to run the experiment and do it. Alright, launch this. We get some science. We've got 2 missions to complete here. We need to recover some science. So we'll first of all observe some goo here right on the ground. Yep. There it is. That's the goo. We can transmit that to get our... Yeah, we can do that. We'll just transmit it, and that way we should definitely get our... Oh, did we really run out of power? Probably did. Think about that. Recover the vessel. Think about some power. Although we did get some science there. Got all our parts back. Cool. Got all our money back, I think. Yeah, actually we gained money. Probably because we completed a mission. Woohoo! Try that again though. I really did want to launch it. Think about some kind of power battery system. Or maybe we don't want to. Where's the electrical? Is there one just for electrical? Yeah, the electrical. Is there electrical? Surely there's some like battery somewhere. Probably don't have them unlocked yet. Power storage. How does this keep coming? Steel block. Steel block. Art. Nope, not really. Good, not a good option here. Alright, well we just need... Can't imagine this is gonna go well. Launch it again. Try something else. Observe this mystery goo from here. Yeah, okay. So this thing, I don't want to stage at the same time. Duh. Engine first. Oh, so that's right. It does have its own decoupler thing built in. Problem is no parachute. All right. Have like a throttle. Not going anywhere. Well, that's good to know. That won't get you out. That won't get off the ground. Cover that. This ain't not going anywhere. Okay, so those things are worth. Yeah, you got 5 more sign. Some more funds. Oh, nope. No. Really didn't gain any funds that time. So let's go spend our little bit of science that we gained, right? 5. Oh, that was our total science. There we go. 5.7. So we can either get engineering or basic rocketry. Bigger engines right off the bat. Capsule shield. That might be nice. Or we could go some engineering and grab Neutron and get our user guide so we can figure out the inventory system. Science. Oh, that would be good. Some readings. I don't know what all that would be for. Truck cabins, truck boxes. Inline mystery. Something. Containment unit. Interesting. Don't know what that came from. All kinds of new stuff here. Let's grab that. Let's grab this research. Yay, research. Engineering 101. Alright, so that's going to us to a few new things. Let's figure out how we can recover this drone, or figure out how to put this. Not gonna. The only way I mean, I can put it like this, but that's. Oh, I know what to do. Should have some structure stuff. There we go. Ooh, that's a big piece of structure. Do we have anything? The girder. That. That's per aircraft. Craft. We do got this modular. Oh, I can put it on the side. Oh, almost had it. Alright, like right on the tip there. Okay. quite. Maybe I should stick it on the side and then rotate it. Rotate it around. You can just do. Rotated with a little less vision. That looks straight. That looks straight to you guys. Looks straight to me. Down so that the probe is basically in the middle there. We don't want that engine. No, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work. I'm really curious about whether this one. What did I attach to it? Girder. Interesting. Move the girder up a bit. I want to try and attach. There we go. Also, this thing is not exactly. There we go. Centered. Better. That should work. And then we can put our parachute right on top of that. Hey Logan, how you doing? It's never that easy. Yeah. Never that easy. Well, that's not very. We're gonna need some aerodynamics. Got these fins right here. We've got some other little things. Probably just these should be good enough. Four of those. Want to do that big engine. The one that had the most thrust. That one had the most thrust. And could do a solid booster on the bottom of it, but I really want to just see how that goes. The thing that we kind of need is some stability enhancers. How many of them? Maybe on like this side right here. Kind of need to avoid the fin, huh? Maybe two of them radially. I don't know if those just break away or what. We'll see how that works. See how that works out. Looks like an IPM. I'm not sure what that is. I'm sure that's some kind of missile of some kind. We've got our other. Got these other antennas now. Look, kind of like that. I kind of like those little Sputnik style antennas, although they're gonna get broken off on the landing. Probably should just go with. Do we even need an antenna? Is the question too. Let's find out. Go with our science. That's what we need. Science. Don't want to get these guys. Can we flip them around and mount them like right? Even move them in a bit. Not exactly what I was trying to do. Maybe spin them around so that those flat edges aren't sticking out. I mean, they are kind of aerodynamic, so I mean it would be okay. Back in. so? Oh, sure, why not? That looks fine. Fine. It's supposed to be some like science capsule-y stuff going on in there. Looks like sciencey capsule-y stuff, right? Do those? Can we still click on them? Is the question. Like, are we gonna be able to? You click on them through the girder. That's gonna be an issue, isn't it? Do we have any payload things yet? Payload? Ground, air, well, it doesn't have that category. But bays and things. KSP user guide. I'm wondering if like how I actually open it. If I click on it from your image. Probably have to be using a Kerbal at the time. I'm guessing. Know what I'm saying. Do I have you on Steam? I probably do. I think I do. I do, Logan. Get out. Well, there we got our thing. The problem, well, is our X? Maybe our X science will work for us. Yeah, that should work. We'll give that a test. So there we go. There's a science. Is that all the science we could do? There, like, or some other thing. There's the inline. Oh, we didn't even think about this. Hold on here. Got the inline. You can. Oh, and I can put like. I can put them on there. But we might have just changed our mind about using the girder segment. Do that. If I put that level. Yeah, it's just slightly off the level. Well, it doesn't matter if it's then if I use that, hit it directional. This one, just that, yeah. That looked like it was the right amount. That looked like it was the right amount. Looks like it's pretty well centered there. So then we don't need any of that. Still want our parachute on top of there, right? Boy. Alright, that seems like the whole thing's just one mystery goo thing, but that's fine. That's fine. We can then just throw our science on, or our thermostat on it. Thermometer. I really wanted some power. Did we get anything for power? Batteries of any kind? Really? These truck things that would probably allow us to create some nice rovers, but down in here maybe that I'm missing. Yep, not so much. Yeah, just those truck parts. Yeah, oh, those are huge too. Okay. Big pieces. Make like a vehicle from. Okay. Alright, thermometer, thing like that. Alright, we really don't think we need anything else. Just do some staging here. Obviously our engine goes. I want to start the engine, then I want to release it. And then yeah, we will decouple and do the parachute at the same time. Get something up into the air. First, probe. It's not really our first probe. Well, it kind of is our first probe. This should be the first thing that makes it up in the air. We should have checked these numbers on that last vehicle before we tried to do anything. Because if we look here, we've got don't parts 12. Okay. Cost, our mass, our ISP, our thrust, torque, thrust to weight ratio. That's what we're looking. We should definitely go up. We will definitely go up on this one. Delta V. Might make it pretty far up and possibly too far up. A lot of Delta V, isn't it? Seems like it. All right. Well, we're gonna find out. Launch it. Interplanetary missile. Oh, okay. Maybe. I don't think so. Okay, so what do we need to? We need to open this. Is that the thing we need to open? Oh goodness, how does this even work? Crew report while in X science. No experiments available on this vessel. Go of it. Okay, there we go. That's maybe. Maybe we should do the temperature scan after we landed, but I think we should do the temperature scan for more science. Probably also the goo too. That's not looking bad of what. That I'm not. What is this one? Science here and now. That's the one. That would have allowed us to do access on science experiments without actually having to go around and click on them. Once we got to the point where we're at, we will keep that. Actually, I will keep that. We're going to do it at the peak of our orbit. We warp to the next date. We should. I want a daytime launch. At least for my first date, for my first launch, right? Stars, goodbye. Okay, that's a little. That's not quite fast enough. 100x. There comes the sun, or whatever it's called in this system. What is it? What is it? What is it? So we're on Gale, right? Say that? No. I mean, that's Gale. Iota is the first moon. Steady is the next moon. Niven. Thalia. Icarus. The one out, we've got Telemu? What? That's a silly name. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if I'm saying it. Yeah, only the sensor have is temperature right now, yes. And the mystery goo. Gratine? Oh man. Otho? Oho? I don't know how you say that one either. Sarnus, I can say that. Sarnus. And then there's another one over here. Gauze. And then we've got Erlum and Hero. Look at all these planets we have to explore. Medion and colonize. We have the ability to colonize too. Lock. Ox. Leto. And then the farthest one out here is Granus. Yes, that's what we're gonna call those. All right. Anyway, let's just launch this thing. See what happens. Try to get our science report kind of near the top. What? Oh. No? No control? Nope, no launch. Wait, oh, we're time warping now. There we go. Full slowdown. It's a good time to launch. Alright, now we should be able to go. Engines ignite, and we're off. Nice. We're headed up. Let's just go for a straight up and see how high it goes. Really have any? Do we have some SAS? Toggle anything? No. First probe has no SAS module. Little whatever control we got. We could at this point. Now here's the thing: is it like showing? It's showing us the amount that we would get if we did the observation. Continuing to go up though, we got a little bit of fuel left. Flying low. Maybe we can get like a little bit higher than flying low. We get flying low. There we go. Look at that. There we go. Flying high. We're probably not going to get better than flying high. Go ahead. Observe that. Keep it. Observe that. We're just going to bring it back down. We have no more. We have no more things to do. Close that. Alright. Since we're at the top here, I think we can go ahead and stage, right? There goes the engine. And then now our little probe can go a little bit further now. Have that extra weight. Probey McProbe. Oh, he's going up there too, isn't he? Continuing on up. I mean, did we get a better? Don't think we can reset it at this point, can we? I think it said we were changing biomes there, possibly. Oh, just gonna drift down now, probably. Eventually. Eventually we'll go back down. We're still headed up. Still headed up a little bit. Are we going to land in the volcano? That'd be neat. The next time I think we send one of these things, we're going to have to put a lot more science on it. All kinds of temperature gauges so that we can get all the readings and just bring them all back. And maybe even additional goo units. Maybe we would have been better off to go with the structure unit with the goo inside of it. Man, this is slow. Let's speed this up. See the debris down there. I don't think we should have any kind of heating. We didn't even up that. Oh, we're actually catching up with that. Going past it. Interesting. Going too fast? Deploy the thingamabobber. Oh. Well, now we're slowing down. A little bit. We're gonna slow down enough. That's the question. We might just smash this thing in. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it might just smash into the ground, but nope, there goes the chute. And then we should have the other piece of debris coming down past us. Get to see something go boom on that mountain over there. Maybe? Looks like a chode. That's what we should rename it. Gonna go boom. Boom. Let's get the maximum warp here so we drift slowly down. Alright, well this is going to give us a decent science, right? So we'll be able to unlock better engines. Maybe think about putting something well, at least out of the atmosphere. I don't know if we'll be able to go right into orbit or not. I don't know if we want to go right into orbit or not. This should complete our contracts, so we need to go take a look at those. Possibly upgrade to headquarters so we can start getting more contracts. Easy, as that's a great route head, I think. Start focusing on the contracts and completing them. We don't want to like the space chode. Well, yeah, well, if we send it all the way to space, there we go. Settle down. Stop moving. And it's a good thing we had that little thermometer on the side, or it just rolled down this hill for a long time. We wouldn't be able to recover it, but now we can recover it. Recover the vessel. Yeah, it almost got out of the atmosphere on it. Pretty close. 32 science. Wow, nice. That's pretty good. Got a good amount of our money back. Oh yeah, we made some cash here. Also recover our bits from the launch pad there. Get a couple more bucks back. And go spend our science point. What do we got access to? We could go for some survivability, better parachutes, basic rocketry, ability, which is going to give us all kinds of parts, like if we want airplanes, and e-floats. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, we got like, that's kind of cool. Things like that. All right, anyway, I'm thinking we need this first. Get our basic rocketry going. Only 5 points. And that gives us our more familiar vanilla engines and something else. What is that? The flare liquid fuel engine. That's probably for building. Quickly outclassed by more high-tech. I don't know. I don't know what that one does. Is that like a low? Anyway, and then nat, solid fuel, and capsule shield. I'm not sure what that does. What does that do? It's just like a cap for the front or something, probably. Okay, so we still got how much science? We still got 27 points to spend. 15 and buy one of these things. Survivability would give radiators some more science. Press the barometer. Our service bays. Some landing gears stuff. Couple different parachutes, landing legs. And we'd be able to build better probes. I kind of like the idea of the better probes. Where do we get, at what point do we get the actual probe cores? Some point after these, I assume? I'm gonna guess so. Man, I'm really wishing that I would have got that other mod, that unmanned before manned, because then we would be able to like have access to probe cores or some different probe cores already. And we do got the one. Oh yeah, see, here's where it gives you the first all the base. We could totally build a plane. Before we spend anything on science, something we should consider. Spend anything there. Something we should consider is what contracts we're gonna get. We still have one contract that's active? What? We launched a vessel. Launch your first vessel off the launch pad or the runway to achieve the goal. We did that. How do we not do that? What we got left? Escape the atmosphere or get orbit gale? No, we're gonna... Alright, maybe it has to be piloted, maybe it has to be manned. Maybe this is like one of those things that's like I needed the unmanned before manned mod for. So let's make a plane. We will launch that. One of the things I did want to focus on is reusability. So anyway, we need a cockpit. Got a couple options. The biplane cockpit, bone cockpit, the bone cockpit. Make a little something to fly around with, I guess. Something really simple. Like I imagine there's an engine that goes right on the front of this. That's perfect. This one, is that it? Look at that. Like it was meant to be there. Right? Right. Of course. Oh, anyway. Or what's this one? Plane like bigger? Yeah, that's bigger. We do have tweak scale. We do have tweak scale. Can I tweak that down? Scale? Oh, look at that. I could put that engine on there. Does look kind of weird though. Go with this one. We'll go with that one. Cause I mean, I think it's meant to be there. Go close your public mod list tomorrow. Changing the deadline. What? Going to close your public mod list tomorrow. Changing the deadline. Make sure you didn't blow up the moons now. Yeah, how you doing? How you doing today, Q? I'm not sure that I got all the mods that I want in here yet. We might have to do a relaunch, but you know, we're gonna mess around with some things today. Relaunch would probably not be too bad. Sorry about all the background noise there. Like kicking around in the kitchen doing some cooking or something. So if we're making a plane, got for wing. Plane wing. Ailerons. Okay. Small modular wings. Do these. Did it like what if we did it like up here, but then we here's the one I want. Take them down. Kind of. Aren't these are like modular? Modular, does that mean I can mouse to okay. I forget there's a like a what did I do? K? No. I think you're supposed to be able to change the size of these. That seems like the right kind of wing. Good. I just realized Call me Q, like in Star Trek. There's yes, just like that. Yep, exactly like that, Q. I mean, do we just like put like more on the show? Well, we need like 3 of these. A nice long tail, which is obviously that, right? And it's got all these like biplane things. What would that? That would be called. That work? That is that right? Looks right. do we have Oh yeah, like look, there's the biplane. And of course the biplane. I'm guessing there's like the different stuff. Anyway. But okay, put it on top and press the A or the W. Okay, got it. A, W. No, maybe it's not that kind of wing. Not that kind. I don't know if I have that kind. I mean, is that a tiny wing for tiny aeroplanes? 2 pair O's were later discovered. But yeah, it doesn't really say that it can. Size can be changed. Description. So I'm guessing that. So we just need some aileron. Is that even right? Looks kind of right. Put the wings under the door. But down here? Well, that doesn't look right. If I was gonna do that, then I'd have to start over. That, but like down here. Well, I was thinking put them up there for stability, but take the part off and place them on top so point it up. Press A or W. Part off, then place them on top so that they're pointing up. A or W. I'm trying to like oh, we that 3 of them out that way, right? A Cessna. The wings are on top. Well, I was thinking of like, well, doing this and down. Well, and then you know, give it that slight up, and then it'll like be super stable flight, pretty much. Could be. I mean, that was my theory. We're gonna stick with that. Then we need 2 of those at least. We need them out at the tips. And then the other thing I wanted to put in was side rudder things right here. That go on both sides? Yes, it did. And then for landing gear, there, and one of these right on front. And if we look at our center of mass, center of thrust. Question is, do we actually have any place for fuel on this thing? I did not mean to click that. Do you have any place for fuel on this thing? Does this have fuel in it? Yes, it does. Okay. Alright, we're good there. Electrical charge. Alright, well, we just got a little bit of fuel in the back. I mean, 2 big wheels in the front and 1 small in the back. Is that how it goes? Big wheels and 1 small. Almost think he's kind of right there, but we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with that. That's what I was doing. Center of lift. Oh goodness, that's terrible. So we need to move our wings. Back. And down. I almost feel like do I have a, well, hang on. Where is our dynamics here? Do we have any other options for wings? Not that really. No, not really. Not much of any other option. Does that seem terribly like out of proportion? Or correct? It seems incorrect. Surely, okay. Move these up a little and down. Can we bring them? I mean, sure. Why wouldn't the door? I mean, why wouldn't the wing be like right there? So the door still opens, right? I mean, it makes sense. You can actually bring these ahead one. Center lift. Yeah. Hello there, MOTD. What's up, buddy? The off chance highly educated. Yeah. Alright. Well, you know, that doesn't look too bad now that I look at it. Let's get rid of these things and look at it. There we go. Actually look at it. That doesn't look terrible. Oh, it looks like it should be called like, what's the name of the plane from Thomas the Railroad series? Call it Thomas. I will say. Will it fly? Will it fly? Yeah, that doesn't look fun. I mean, it doesn't really. But let's find out. Let's find out. That's the only way to... Oh, you know, we should have put some science on this thing. Yeah, maybe... Well... Really just need to take off. With a man thing. Jebediah. You're the man. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we're going... Hey. Oh. Hey, the grass is smoother, isn't it? Smoother than the runway, anyway. Oh, come on. Up into the air. Up into the... Hey, he's flying alright there. You're flying. Oh, goodness. Jebediah. We didn't account for. You have to be able to land this too. Yeah, go. Hey. Yeah. Oh. Can we? Yeah. No. Jeb, you okay? You okay, Jeb? Oh, Jeb's okay. Whew. Well, it's rough. That was rough. We flew it. We landed it. Let's recover it. Jeb. Oh, we should have took a pallet. Whatever. It's been so long since I've Ooh, we got 28 science from that. Nice. Works for me. Yes, it was very that was very unstable. Very unstable. Terrible plane, but it got us something. A little bit of reputation. That all right. Cover our debris that we left out there. Did we get some science? No, we basically had 28 science before. Did it complete our contract? No. What? Why are we not completing our contract? Launch our first vessel. We launched a vessel. Off the runway. Yeah, I landed, never said it one bit. Yeah, right. Do we just have to do like a, you know, like the super basic pod, parachute, oh, you can even use one of these now, or even decouple it. Throw some science on there. Thermometers. Put 3 on there just in case. Yeah, okay. And then some fins, right? To keep it going straight. Fins. Well, I'm not even going to title that because that's... Don't say that land cannot land. Yeah, those aircraft, those, okay, Jeb. You ready for, okay, we're gonna, no, this is totally not right here. Can we get, actually just need the engine down here and that up there. And there we go. We can't do an EVA report because Jeb can't do that yet, but we can do a crew report. We don't have an antenna, so we're just going to click that from there. Launch. Grab in. Grab that mystery goo because we didn't do that one from the lower height. Can't do either of those, right? Well, I actually got to a little bit of heat there. And okay, lose that. That'll get us a little height, a little more height, I think. If I click this, is it going to open another one? Can we get that one right now? I don't know if we want to do that one right just a second. Still going up, so reset that one. Oh, I see. It's showing that we can get a little bit more out of our... Do a crew report here? No. We already did a crew report. Should override our crew report. I mean, we did a crew report on the ground, right? Yeah, Jeb is always happy about going up space. But if we... Oh! There we go. Crew report. Keep that. Temperature scan. Do observation. That. We made it out of the atmosphere. Hopefully we don't burn anything up on the way back in. We shouldn't. Still going up. Jeez. Still going up a little bit. I didn't expect to punch out of the atmosphere with a little craft there, but I guess so. Now these little pods are usually pretty good about surviving re-entry. The only thing I'm concerned about is maybe losing the thermostats or the goo. We should be okay. And of course, once we start hitting the atmosphere, the pod should correct itself, and the parachute should be safe. He's less excited. Yeah, it's the coming down that he's less excited about. Exactly. Always. Let's review the report. What did he say? Consequences is that it's really lonely and really floaty up here. Okay. Well, of course we're gonna keep. Okay. Anyway, we're actually back in the atmosphere now, so. Don't know how close to the thing. We're probably gonna land over there in the mountains again. I should have put a little bit of tilt on it, but any landing that we walk away from, and hopefully we'll be able to grab another temperature scan when we land. Yeah, see, we're speeding up. We need to slow down, not speed up. As soon as we start hitting the thicker part of the atmosphere, we should start producing some resistance and slowing us down. I'd say. Slow down, Jeb. Slow down. Yeah, now we're slowing down. Slowing down plenty. Oh, and look, there's the rest of our craft still coming down. Goes our parachute deployed. Looks like we're gonna land in the water. Oh yeah, plenty safe here. All of our experiments are gonna be. We can grab another temperature scan. Okay. Guess we didn't have one from there. Maybe we'll have another one when we actually land in the water too. There's a build tool where you can streamline parts and put them closer to center line, it's not hanging off the side. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could have actually sunk these in like halfway, so you know they were only like halfway exposed and so sticking out. It's all good. It's all good. Jeb got up there and got down safe. Oh nope, we're out of thermometers to do the temperature scan here, so gonna recover the vessel. There we go. Now we gained some science. We gained 49 science. Total of 82. Ooh, that better have completed our contract, or I'm gonna bet. I mean, we went to space. We could have got another contract for that. Oh goodness, look at all the contracts we get because we went to space. Yeah, that one contract that we had to like just go to space has disappeared, but that's okay now. We look there. Yes, we have no active contracts. What I wanted to see. That's exactly what I wanted to see. We have oh, we got all this things done. We launched our first vessel. Yes, we completed that and gained some money. Launched first goal, gained some money there. Bunch of firsts. Look at all these firsts. We performed a first experiment on our home planet. We broke some records, speed records, bunch of speed records, all kinds of speed records and distances, covered things. Okay, so yeah, that's where we're getting a lot of the coin, the reputation gains, things like that. There we go. We've gathered science data from from Gale. We need to go into mission control and pick 2 new missions. Do we want to go for these low tier ones, or are we gonna go for the big stars? What do you say, guys? Do we go for the big stars? Do we orbit Gale? I think we could orbit Gale. I'm not real keen on doing part tests. I'm okay with ferrying tourists around. Kind of okay with that. We could do that. Again, not real keen on the part test ones. Observational surveys we could possibly do. We're gonna have to make a better airplane than what we built, though, if we're gonna do some observational surveys. We should have the parts to be able to do that. We definitely have the science to unlock the parts to do. But no, there's no cleaning them up, Raccoon. I mean, they're always there. If I take one and I complete it, then another one pops up in its place. They're always there. We should maybe consider unlocking some science before we take those missions to see what maybe it might give us some different mission options if we have other things available. And I'm very keen on ooh, that's kind of cool. I'm very keen on unlocking what we need to do to get to our probe cores and such. So I'm really thinking that those are going to be down here somewhere under past this research. So we're going to unlock that. There we go. Science spent. Science spent. So that gives us flight control. Is that the one we want? Airliner window. Interesting. That could give us some more parts to airline. Not so much. Not really what I'm looking for. Ooh, what is all this? Enhanced survivability. Bigger cockpit. A Condor cockpit. Ooh, that's kind of cool looking. Airbags. Oh, I suppose you can use those in our seat. Airbags. Oh, I bet you use those to like protect the sides of the vehicle, you know, like they poof out. Anyway, other engines, some more monoprop engines, all this cool stuff. Could get, what is all that? Inflatable escape pod, the derp inflatable escape pod. Deployable emergency re-entry pod. That's pretty good. I like that. I like derp radial parachute. One just isn't enough. You want to double your survivability odds 60%. I like that as a math. I like that math. The derp structural rank. All kinds of stuff. Radial inflatable boat. Series of floatable inflatable modules to keep things afloat and upright in the water. Oh, cool. I imagine that a lot of these things are being added by the planetary, or the mod that adds all the space station stuff. But what I'm really looking for is this right here. Not so much that specifically, the Stay Put Nick. I'm looking for like the next one's up, but this is where our science is at also. That capacitor. Radially attached discharge capacitor. When it's triggered, it will rapidly deposit its stored charge into your electrical. Interesting. Something there. I don't know what that's about. That's probably like an EVA thing. Capacitor. Kind of really curious about that. Anyway, the thing about that is that gives us the first probe core, so I'm thinking it also gives us the experiment storage, which is going to allow us to do more unmanned stuff. We want to do lots of unmanned stuff because we don't want to risk our Kerbals. There's no reverts here. No reverts. And it also gives us our Science Junior. It's also another good thing to have. Oh yeah, I'm thinking basic science. We want to go that way. We want to go that route. Let me grab that one. There we go. Researched. 45 points. Now, now what does that give us access to? No, don't care about that. There's our docking ports and things. That's gonna come in handy later. There we go. That's what we need to get into here. Spotlights. Oh, that's kind of cool. Lights. The lights. There we go. The Probodobdyne OKTO unit. That's gonna be our next goal. That's like 90 science to get that. Oh, that's interesting. Storage. That's new. Like quarter bits of a container. I didn't know you could have that. Corner fuel containers. Yeah, ooh, that's kind of a neat one there. Anyway, we still got 22 points. We could buy one of these lower things down here and see what this would unlock. Got 20 points for the rocketry. What would that give us? And a thumper. Well, if we want to get into orbit, those would definitely help us get into orbit. Also, that's too much. No, we don't have enough points for that. Having the fins would be nice to get into orbit, helping us get into orbit as well. There's all the little tail sections and things. No, not so much. I'm thinking the rockets here. Solid rocket separation booster. Solid rocket separation retro booster. Interesting. Wow. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some more rockets, some bigger rockets. That's gonna get us out there. Now let's take a quick look at what's coming up. There's just bigger rockets and all the various structural bits. So that gives us our struts. Eventually, we're gonna want that bit. So okay, so yeah. Anyway, there's what we've spent our science. We were out of science to spend. We need to take a look at some missions. Now, unfortunately, I gotta cut this stream fairly short today. So, I do gotta get ready for my day job. And we got a late start because of wanting to install all the mods. So, I think what I want to do is maybe just try to get a quick orbit in. So, we're gonna grab the big stars. And if there's anything else that I can do while I'm trying to do that... I mean, no, not so much. I don't see anything other really great here. I mean, we could kill a few of these and see what else maybe we can get. Don't want to do that. No. Ferry 2 tourists seems to be like the other thing. And they just want to go on a suborbital flight. Suborbital space flight? That's like 4 of them, though. Oh, do we want to try to take some tourists on a... No, we do not. We're just gonna make a vessel to orbit. To put into orbit. In fact, let's put a satellite into orbit. Let's not put a guy. Put a satellite into orbit. We'll put a we'll put the actual Probodobodine up there. That actually has a little bit of control to it. We're gonna make it kind of we really don't need a lot of control once we get up there, so let's just put a small tank of fuel on there. Let's do one of these. Look. And just one of these small engines. Does this thing have gimbal? It does. Oh, why not? It's gonna be up there. It's gonna be in space. It's gonna need some antennas. We're gonna want to communicate with it. Put a bunch of antennas on. These guys right here. Perfect. And I actually want 6 of them because they're really weak. They're really weak, but the combined power of them will be decent. Then that doesn't really. That's like how much is it? 20 meters. Okay, pretty decent. That right there would almost make it. Now, if we just throw a solid booster on there. I mean, if we just put a thumper on. That doesn't work out very well, does it? Does not. Do we have a fairing at this point? Probably don't. Gotta unlock that still. Do we have a coupler? We have this thing. I don't know what that thing is for yet. These little solid things. Oh, I know what we can do. We have, oh shoot. Don't have any radio decouplers yet. Dang it. I needed a radio decoupler. What I was thinking. Well, where's the other solid? The next one down. This? Even that is like bigger than that. Hit there. Just gonna have to have some wind resistance, I suppose. Throw a coupler and a thumper on it. That plus that should get us to orbit, right? What is our total delta V? Wow, okay, like 4,000 something? Yeah, that'll get us well into order, right? Looks nice how you align the antennas on the oh, thank you. We do need to throw some science on this thing. We're gonna be putting it up there. We wanna reuse it a little bit. Not the goo so much, but we will put one of these guys, and we'll just kind of put it on the bottom curve of the probe so it's not catching the air. I don't think it matters, but then we'll put a temperature gauge. I'll make sure it's straight across from this. That should do. Do we need any of the info drive? No. Don't need any of that other stuff. Not that important. The only other thing that I wouldn't mind putting up there would be the science union unit, but that's too big. That's bigger than I want to put up there. And that should get us in orbit, right? Give us a stable orbit. We'll find out here. Oh, fins. Fins would be good. Some kind of aerodynamics down. Kind of the only ones I got. I don't have any struts or anything like that. Let's see what this does. We'll call this at 1. Save that and launch. It might burn up. Yeah, that's a good point. I might have needed to turn the thrust down on this booster. But the thing is I'm hoping that like once I get up there, I'll have plenty of fuel in this to situate it. Take it. Oh, you know what? We didn't put. Recover the vessel. Recover the vessel. Almost forgot I almost forgot a seriously important thing is we don't have any. No way to generate power out there. Come back in here. Good thing our engineers realized this before. Power generation. Electrical. Rechargeable battery pack. I don't have any solar? No solar ready? Utility. Oh, I don't have any solar arrays, guys. Okay, well, it's gonna be it's gonna go up and it's gonna stay up as long as it's gonna stay up. Well, we do want to throw as much battery power on there as possible so that it lasts. Capacitors. Will they I mean, would it just provide extra charge? Is that a thing that it does? Put a bunch of these. That looks goofy as heck, but would that work? Would that do what I'm thinking it would do? Would that give us more power? It says 800 charge. Yeah, stored amount, 800 charge, mass 0. That seems kind of cheaty, doesn't it? Mass 0 with 800 charge. Fully attachable discharge capacitor. Slowly charged up when triggered, it will rapidly deposit its stored charge into your electrical charge bank. I mean, do we still like need batteries? See. It drastically decreases our delta V, but it still should be able to get into orbit. I mean, that seems kind of good. But like, what else are we gonna do? What... Oh, we don't need 8 of those. 1 is enough. I don't know. It's like a small octopus. Yeah, we don't have the. We don't have the ability to do. The craft has too many parts. Unable to launch. Ah. 3 parts over. We'll only do 4 batteries. All right. I don't know if this is the proper way to do this or not. We're gonna find out. It's the Kerbal way, right? Yeah. Worst case scenario, we lose a probe and a bit of money. Launch this thing straight up, or well, not as much. Let's start. Can we toggle anything here? Do you have any kind? No operational SCS modules. Pilot. Okay. Anything here? Pitch, yaw? No. Yeah, the fins really aren't doing much of it. Doing anything at all? Not doing anything for us. Maybe we should have put a. Oh goodness! And we're getting hot. Okay, well, solid fuel is about to run out, anyways. Nope, come on. Go. Control. Oh, we got a little bit of control here. Down the 90. I actually might make it into some kind of an orbit. I don't know. See, we just keep it like right about in there. And we can deploy we can extend all these antennas now. Come on, stay on. I don't have any stability assist at all on this thing. Kind of cool looking probe now. We out of fuel. We are out of fuel. We did not get in orbit. We did not make it to orbit. Not sure that I even had enough Delta V to get to orbit. Now I'm thinking about it. It is going kind of way up there. I mean, if it was gonna get in orbit, it would have been a very low orbit. All right, so do an atmospheric scan and transmit that for science. Do it again. Think more data. I don't know if it did or not. Apparently, the temperature doesn't matter. I already got that from up here. The only other thing would be to get the atmospheric scan and be able to actually, yeah, transmitting it's not going to matter. Like if we could recover it. But this probe's going to die. But we got some kind of science out of it, right? So that should justify its cost. Oh man, look, we can kind of see the other planets there. Below of them. Pretty planet. Kind of like the look of it. Unfortunately, it didn't do what we needed to do. Well, not exactly what we need. We didn't complete. We're not going to complete our mission. Is basically what I'm saying. We're not going to get our our orbit Gale mission completed today. We'll just send this little thing into space. At least we're not losing a Kerbal or anything like that. Here's a little test of our maybe a potential low-tech communication satellite. We need to get some solar cells so we can start, or solar panels or something, so we can start actually making satellites. That'll be cool. We'll do that next stream. But guys, I'm hoping you're enjoying this so far. This little bit of modded, like getting into the career part so far. I don't know if I'm gonna continue this exactly. If I might make a few tweaks to the pack and do another relaunch next Friday. I don't know. I would ask for you guys' opinion, but ultimately I'm just gonna end up doing whatever I end up doing, right? But I do want to hear your guys' opinion. So if you have any opinions on that, if you think that I should restart with the unmanned before manned, that's one of the big things that I think that I kind of missed on this. And there's maybe a few other mods that I could possibly include or exclude. Let me know what you guys think. Before we do wrap up the stream, though, I am going to go into a creative world so you can see all of the parts and all of the mods that are currently installed for this, or for potentially for the series. Or, you know, we might just decide to continue on our career here. We got a decent start. We haven't killed any Kerbals yet. We've made no reversions. No quick saves or anything like that. So that we're keeping on that goal. Kept up with that goal. The only thing I think I didn't do is I wanted to go into the settings and make sure that I had everything on like the hard mode. I don't know if I did that. I didn't do that, and I need to probably go in and make sure that I do that. I'll worry about that later, because I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to do another quick restart. Now, if I did a restart with those other mods, it would go pretty fast. I mean, you can see that we've already gotten pretty deep into our career in just the hour and a half that we've been playing today. you do you, man. Church, just come to chill and chat. Yeah. Pretty much, and that's what it usually amounts to. It's like people aren't so concerned about exactly what I'm doing, only that it looks cool and there's something cool to talk about. I think we're gonna have with this, regardless of what I do ultimately decide. It was a kind of neat look. It is kind of a neat looking little satellite that isn't going to work, though. Unfortunately, it's going to end up going back down into the atmosphere and going kaploof. Kerbal alarm clock. Yes, that's another one that I was thinking about putting on. Temperature does matter when flying low. Negative gravity. EVA report matters when in low space. Yes, that's good stuff. So yeah, Kerbal alarm clock's one of the ones I think I missed. It's not a real big important one, but it would be a nice one to have. That would definitely make things easier. Should we time warp? Maybe we should time warp. Go ahead and we'll see the destiny of this probe back into the atmosphere. Come down somewhere in the ocean, I think. We could retract these antennas. I don't think it matters that much. It's gonna break up no matter what, I'm pretty sure. Burn up. Oh yeah, there go the antennas. And we're gonna get pretty hot, even if it doesn't. Even if it doesn't explode, it's gonna crash and destroy itself. Ooh, whoa! So close to overheating, but it didn't. this up some more. Right into the ocean. Plop. All that for an atmospheric scan of space. Whoosh. Totally destroyed. Alright. No, we don't want to revert anything. We're not reverting ever. To the Space Center. So all we got was our science from the transmission. Hey, Dornell. How you doing, buddy? We are getting ready to wrap up the stream today because I have to get ready for my day job, unfortunately. It's kind of a short stream today, but we got a good start on our Kerbal career. We got did we get any? Yeah, we got like a tiny bit of science from that. Is it enough to eat? It's not even enough to buy like the lowest thing that we have on our tech tree right now, so I'm not even gonna worry about all that. And oh, we did make some money on all that. Did that that obviously did not achieve our goal of orbit. Did it give us unlock anything new here? Ferry 2 tourists, Ferry 2 tourists. We got a lot of Ferry tourists. So I'm thinking that we are definitely gonna have to, we're gonna need to earn some money. So let's take a look at one of these. Of these, which one gives us the most money? Well, obviously the one where we ferry 4 tourists. Any of the ones where we ferry 4 tourists, they all look to be the same amount of money. What do they want to go on? A suborbital flight? Is that what it says? Suborbital space flight. So basically we just got to kind of launch them into suborbital and then, you know, recover them without killing them. That might be the first thing we do before we make a orbit. Before we make an orbital flight next week. Next week. We're going to grab those 2 missions. So there we go. We know what we're going to be doing. Yeah, I think I am just going to stick with this. If I do anything at all, it might be to add just a few other mods for some few more parts or whatever. But, you know, now that we're actually started and we're actually into the career, I don't want to make too many changes. So there's where we are in our career right now. I did say before we wrap up the stream, though, that we know our 2 missions that we're going to have next week. We're going to be trying to get into Orbital Gale, and we're going to be ferrying some tourists around in suborbital trajectories. And I think suborbital, that means that we can build a airplane and send them, you know, on a tour using that. Saturday, we are doing speed challenge. Yes, tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow. We're gonna be I'm gonna be doing that possibly instead of oxygen not included, or possibly in addition to oxygen not included. We'll see. Well, we shall see. Definitely want to get into the Minecraft tomorrow and do that speed run. Yeah, we'll do that. Tomorrow, though. Today, we are going to wrap up our stream by going out. Quit to the main menu. Yes, this is now our default career. Is the one we're going to be doing on our YouTubes now. But we're going to quit to the main menu. We're going to go in. Resume a save. We're just going to go into our creative because... Well, because it's creative, and you'll be able to see all the parts and kind of get an idea of what else we have. And I don't know if we can see the tech tree here. Yeah, the facility's closed because we don't have a tech tree in creative. But we can go in here real quick and kind of like quickly browse through all the parts so you guys can see what we're going to be working with in the future. So we have a ton of additions. Just a whole lot of additions. As far as like, I mean, this is just the command pods that, you know, they can have Kerbals in them. There's various cockpits, helicopters, some various ones that look very space-like, future spacey looking ones. Yeah, a bunch of future spacey looking ones.
So all the things we're going to have access to. Submarines. We're going to be able to build submarines to go like explore the ocean on Lathe and possibly Eve. Like that. If we look at like all the different crazy amounts of tanks and things that are available to store things. There's these quarter tanks too. Those are new to me. I've never seen those before. I don't know what added them, but that's cool. Look at all of the parts and adapters and tanks. All the massive amounts of tanks. And like, what are these? Like huge triple adapting tank things. Like for making spacecraft. Big space things. Cool. We're gonna make lots of cool big space things. So yeah, we'll be able to make motherships and space colonies, like actual like really highly functional space stations. So all of these things that we have access to. There's some like inflatable modules too. Like you really can't tell what they look like in the thing here. These are just like all the extra control RCS blocks. Look at all the extra RCS blocks and things it adds. Crazy. All the various bits and pieces that we can make cool structures out of. Extra modular things. Oh, look at all the parts that we're going to have access to. All the extra girder pieces. That's cool. What is it? Octagonal girder section? Neat. And the robotics. Yes, we're going to have robotics. So we'll be able to like make robotic arms and, you know, moving parts. Our ships can have moving parts. Goodness, look at all the various payload delivery systems that we'll have access to eventually. All the various wings and panels and nose cones. Lots of extra bits here. Some really cool, like these side intakes are kind of neat. Be able to build some really cool looking stuff. Planning on making some really cool rovers. Got a few extra rover bits here. What is it? The TG wheel? That's a new one. Doesn't look like there's a lot of other rover bits. I might need to look at maybe adding some extra rover stuff. Because that was one of the ones I didn't find. Some extra landing, different kinds of landing gears. Nothing really added much new in thermal, but all of the electrical, like all the future electrical and solar arrays and such. Fusion reactors. You know, we can get into those. Fusion and nuclears. Wow. Rechargeable with battery banks. All kinds of cool stuff I've not seen before. Is there a new antenna? Is a bigger Communitron? I still like the good old Communitron 8888. Those are nice and compact. Is there a better one though now? Like that's got the 400G rating. Is there like a higher rating here? Nope, that's still the best one. That one there, or the big RA relay antenna. All the new science stuff to do. Lots of new science stuff to do. Atmospheric readings. We have the flight control thing that's going to let us do the Kerbal engineer stuff, I think. Yeah, Kerbal engineering system. That'll give us better readouts and all the things that we can do, man. There's just so many things. Science container that's cubicle there. That's kind of cool. Is that a replacement for that science? Oh, yeah, I bet it is. Wow. Anyway, I don't know what this one does. This one's like one of the modded ones that's added. Surface samples. Oh, it lets our probes take surface samples. Ooh, cool. Goodness, and all of this all of the new bits and pieces over here. Random bits and pieces that are added. Oh, there's some other things. Just all the things. All the things. There's a nuclear processor, reprocessor. Whirligig. It's a whirligig nuclear reprocessor. Ah, all the bits. Oh, there's the adapters. There's some adapters, and there's some of the robotic part enlisted. Like 2 multi-couplers. There's some of the planetary bits, base bits. All right, guys. I think that's a good enough preview of what we have in store for the future of our. There's all the robotics. I love that. That's gonna be fun to play with those robotics. Be able to build some interesting things with that. Again, if you have any suggestions for mods that I could add that are gonna enhance that, the whole overall modded career, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna want to colonize planets. We're gonna want to build big space stations and make motherships and things like that. So that's the general plans, and of course, we're gonna move that along by doing the missions and unlocking the science tree a bit at a time. So make sure you come back for more of that next week. Next Friday, we're gonna be doing some Kerbal. Tomorrow, we're gonna be doing some Minecraft with Dornell. Sounds like, and possibly some Oxygen not included, maybe or maybe not. Depends on whether I will have time. Probably not. Now that I'm thinking about it, if we're doing the Minecraft. Then Sunday is my day off. I might do a random stream. I can't say. If I do, make sure you check out my Twitter. Keep an eye on my Twitter. I'll tweet it out if I'm going to be doing anything. Monday is more Minecraft. We're going to be coming back probably for some Future's Edge or some Terra Firma Emotion, one or the other. We shall see. It depends on what mood strikes me. Tuesday, we're going to come back for some Dying Light. More Dying Light. Tuesday. Wednesday, Astroneer with Twitchy in the morning. Thursday, Osiris New Dawn. And then we're back to Friday again. So that's going to be more Kerbal. Come back next week, guys, for more modded Kerbal. Hype. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and I will catch you later.